All right, welcome back. In our last segment, we were talking about how exercise, and in particular resistant training, helps regulate your blood glucose. So how do we nourish our muscles so that way we can optimize the size of the muscle so we could consume more glucose and regulate our blood sugar more effectively? All right, so here's some information that you may or may not know. After the age of 30, we stop producing the anabolic hormone that stimulates protein synthesis. And after the age of 30, we can lose up to 3 to 5% of muscle mass every year. So you could imagine by the time you get to 50 years old, that's 20 years of losing muscle mass. You could be anywhere between 20 to 50% of muscle mass reduction. So that is bad, very, very bad. That hurts your quality of life, being able to move and being able to survive any traumatic injury or disease. But no worries, we can still stimulate protein synthesis by consuming protein. Our body will respond to protein, and we need to consume quality protein, about 30 to 50 grams of protein per meal is what we need to consume. All right, so what is quality protein? Quality protein would contain 9 essential amino acids. Essential meaning that we consume them through food. We have technically 20 amino acids that we get, but our body can produce the other 11 on its own unless we suffer a traumatic injury or we're recovering from a virus. But besides that, normal, healthy, you got 9 essential amino acids. And the best source that you could get that comes with the complete amino acid profile would be animal source proteins such as beef, fish, chicken, pork, eggs, etc. Alright, so you may be thinking, well, Coach, doesn't plants have protein? Yeah, they absolutely do. But the problem is, they don't have the 9 essential amino acids. I mean, you have hemp protein that has a full amino acid profile, but the problem with that is it's not bioavailable to human beings. Unfortunately, we aren't herbivores, so we can't break down all that cellulose material and extract the nutrients that we need from it. If you do go to plant source, you're going to need to consume 35 to 45% more, which means more calories, which means it's going to be harder to maintain appropriate body composition level. Okay, so there's also another way besides hemp protein that has a full amino profile, is you can combine some plant sources, say like beans and rice, and when they combine together they have a full amino profile. But again, you're going to have to consume 35 to 45% more calories. All right, great. Now we distinguished what quality protein is. Now how much? How much protein should we be consuming? We should be consuming between 30 to 50 grams of protein per meal. So to give you an idea how much that is, a hamburger, just a single patty, is roughly 18 grams of protein. So that seems like a lot. And it might be for some people and a lot of people for sure. But that's what you need to do, is consume 30 to 50 grams per meal. And ideally you would want to consume working up to get 1 gram of protein per pound that you weigh. And that's the best way to stimulate protein synthesis. And some people might be saying as well, I'm older, I'm in my 70s, I don't need to eat that much. It's false, because once again, as we get older, our digestive system doesn't break food down as effectively as we did when we were younger. And since we need all that protein to synthesize the protein synthesis, you're going to need to consume more protein. So it's a daunting task at first, without a doubt. But as you start exercising, especially resistant training, your body's going to get hungry and you're going to require more food. And what I would recommend is you just start out at 10% increase. So look at where you are right now. Maybe it's just adding a little bit. So maybe you just add a hard-boiled egg to one more meal. Maybe you just add 1 more egg. Maybe you just add a little bit more protein, etc. But that's how you're going to build muscle mass. And what you want to do is observe that for at least 3 months, and you should see a substantial increase. So we're looking maybe increasing between half to 1 pound of muscle mass, maybe a month, depending on how your resistant training program goes and how consistent you are with the nutrition. Remember, nutrition is 7 days a week. You don't take the weekends off. Saturday, Sunday still counts. And remember to live your best life. Stay strong, eat healthy food, have your best life. All right, I'll catch you guys on the next segment. Have a great one.